We have been in the Missouri-Arkansas District here for this weekend and visited with folks from the 13 churches that make up this district. They meet at the Windermere Conference Center, which apparently they've met at for almost the last 20 years, except for a time when they tried a college campus. It's a really nice facility. You know, they're all right there together. There's a nice lake here on the outskirts of the Ozarks, and just a very nice facility for them to gather together as sort of a big family in this district.
We are blessed and a pilgrim people, bound for the kingdom of God. Love our journey and love our home, and love is the kingdom of God. Bring forth the kingdom of mercy, bring forth the kingdom of peace, bring forth the kingdom of justice, bring forth the city of
I was able to share with them at a pastors and spouses workshop right at the beginning of the district conference weekend. And we talked a lot about, there's a number of the congregations here who are doing staff ministry teams, mostly out of necessity, in terms of the size that they are, the resources that they have to put towards staffing. And they're really working hard at developing leadership from within, calling out leaders to live and speak the gospel of Jesus in their communities. Just some really empowering, uplifting stories about congregations who have really been in the midst of transformation, even if they wouldn't have called it that, as they have simply sought to be faithful in the context that they're in. And we talked a lot about context in terms of, here again, west of the Mississippi, small congregations, not particularly gifted with lots of resources. And so how do congregations like that pay for full-time pastors who might come from the east? They haven't for quite some time. And so they figured out, like many other districts that I've traveled to this summer and fall, that there is no white knight traveling from the east to save them and their churches. They are being resourceful. They are naming the giftedness that God has already provided them and seeking to use that, and seeking transformation through prayer, through action, through discernment, through visioning, through creativity. And it's exciting to see these small congregations, these small districts west of the Mississippi, really take ownership and responsibility for the way in which they're going to follow God. Feel free to say hi to the entire internet and Church of the Brethren world. Once district conference concluded, we've traveled to the home of Roger and Carolyn Schrock. Many of you back at McPherson will know John Schrock and Janelle Flory Schrock, who are also living here on their farm. They have cows and goats, and we have found ourselves in the midst of an incredible goat birthing season. I think I heard them say last night they've had 17 baby goats born here in the last week. And in fact, this morning, Sunday morning, right before Roger's supposed to go to church and preach this morning, they've been assisting a mother goat, a nanny goat, to give birth this morning yet. I haven't quite faced those kind of pressures, trying to get ready for a sermon on Sunday morning. But that's exciting. It's an alive place to be on this farm. Caleb found a turtle last night and wanted to move it down here to the pond, so he's had fun with his new turtle friend, which he's going to have to leave behind here in a few minutes. So it's been good for us to be here, be in Missouri, journey with the folks who are here and hear their stories and hear how they're being faithful. And it's exciting. I'm really enthused about the ministry of the churches in the West. Look forward to the chances for me to both visit with the churches in the East and also share with them the stories of the exciting things that are going on out here. And hope that those churches, if they haven't already, will be able to catch a vision of doing ministry in powerful ways, as is taking shape in the western parts of the Church of the Brethren. See you back in McPherson.